Hi, this is Diamond Coach Curtis again. I'm going to start a little series here called, as I try to think of it, it's beginner, basic, and budget, and plan. So you can also say planning, budget, basic, and beginner. So if you're a beginner, I find that whether you're going to take you're just going to be you going or your family, you need to get a plan. And I started trying to write an outline out, but just at the basics of this, everybody needs a basic plan. If you're planning a trip to the Crater Diamonds, you need to plan. Just like any other place, you need a road map. You need to know what road you're taking. Once you get there, what you're going to do. If you're planning for a family, usually it's the adults that's doing the planning. If you know how to get there, but you don't have a plan, then you're going to be spending the whole day at 37 acres without a plan. And you may not have basic equipment. So we're talking basic equipment. So that's the subject, is basic equipment. One of the most important things is a screen set. So your basic screen set is basically a bottom and a top. And just ignore this little device here because I'm going to get into that in a minute. But your top, this is a Lovejoy set. They have the adult size. This is a 1/4 inch basic galvanized screen on top. They did take the time to miter it, and they have on the bottom is aluminum screen with a backed up 1/4 inch screen just to give it support. They do if you buy this set and something happens to it, I've been told by the owners, if this screen breaks, they will fix that for your next trip. So they'll back their material. This is $25 for their set, current price with wood. That's what I really want to cover is, let's say you decide, oh, I could build that set. Well, let's look at the plan that goes into building this set and the equipment that you need. So that's where this little corner joint is. For me, they had a miter. You need a miter saw or a miter box. You need a saw. It's basically, that's a brad nail gun, air compressor, brad nail gun, brads. You have to buy the screen, which some hardware stores sell it by the square foot. You're going to need a table saw, because this piece here, whether it's 2 inches, this piece is probably cut off, is ripped off the side. I bought a saw. I spent $329 for a good table saw. So unless you have all that material, $25 is not a bad price for a basic screen set. So me, why did I spend that money? Because I know I'm going to keep building. I like woodwork. If you already have the stuff, but you might find yourself buying a handy tool to square it up. I'm going to use this. I'm going to try doing something with aluminum. So let me go to your basic set. That's for your kids. This set can last you forever. In composition of that, if you want to go ahead and buy stainless steel and you're going to buy it online, it's going to cost you more. So people that are building them or buying them in volume, it may be just as well to say, hey, that set's big enough. That's going to meet your budget. You can also rent screens. You're going to rent them for 2 days at $10 a day. That's $20. This is a pretty good deal. If you're going to be there 1 day, like I say in all my videos, I recommend you at least have this bottom screen. Now you can buy just the bottom screen if it fits in your budget. You buy the top and bottom screen, and you'll always have a screen, and you rent the other ones. You make the decision. I don't know your budget, but this is why I call it basic budget and plan for beginners. So you're going to have to make decisions in planning, but you don't want to show up to the Crater Diamonds without a basic screen set. So me being me and being creative, I want to do more material. So I went to this set. This set, basically these 2 boxes here are the 2 bottom boxes, if we can get a good visual on it. This is a 12 by 24 set. So I can basically classify approximately a half a bucket in these. This screen here is stainless steel. It's not cheap. It costs probably for the screens alone on the set, I'm probably around $50. And it has this is a number 5 screen. I was having trouble finding the number 4. I put hardware on it so it latches and locks. I could possibly put another piece of wood up here so that it nests inside, but this is what I decided to do. This is my plan. Notice I've got the complete field inside. Notice I've got split wood. But I've got probably about $70 overall, if not more, into the wood and the hardware with the handles. So you can feature the handles, but it locks in. But I am able to classify a lot of material. That is a 20 screen. I went with 20. After using it, my next set's going to be 16 because I really think I'm just looking for a little bit bigger diamond. It takes a little longer to wash. But again, if you're handy and you have tools, you know, build your own set. But don't, as for a basic person, you may want to just buy a $25 set. The time and the money and the hardware and the screws, it adds up. If you go and you build a bigger set, then you'll classify more material, which is the game plan for those that are in beast mode or wanting to make the most of the day. This is not the only type set. I didn't bother to miter my corners. I just used screws and glue, and so far they've held up. This top box is a 1/2 inch classifier. I just use basic galvanized 1/2 inch material. If that goes out, I can take and undo the screws and replace it. But everybody will tell you, if you're going to go ahead and build with stainless steel. But again, are you into basics? Does it meet your budget? And the overall plan. Overall plan trip to the Crater of Diamonds, you got hotel, motel, all the basic stuff. Just if you was going to the beach, how many of you gone to the beach the first time and you wish you had an umbrella and you wish you had sunscreen or you wish you had something? What I'm trying to do is do what some of the other guys have done, and folks and guys and ladies on out here, is help you plan the basics that meet your budget and that you have a great time at the Crater of Diamonds. So you can add things like a tub, but you're definitely going to need buckets. So there's another B. You need more buckets than you think. At least 5 for a basic first trip. 10's even better. The more people in your party, the more buckets. You need to add more screens so that people can actually get out there and go through the material. The overall plan is to go through as much of this material, the right kind of material, the gravel that produces your classified material that's going to have this type colors in it. Notice the lamp, that's the lamprite. That's the already washed lamprite that's broke up from a big clump, and now we've washed it, and that's where the diamonds, the spinel and your garnets and stuff is going to be. And you're going to see the basic plans. But this is on basic screens for beginners, and I hope it helps you in the budget. But when you start budgeting, making your own screens, you may want to start with the $25 set. The hardware store sells a set for a little bit more with stainless steel. A guy down the road named Tony, he's got a real nice set. So there's a lot of local people. I'm not telling you any one particular person. You shop, you find who you want to deal with, and do business with who you want to do. But this is a basic rundown on why you need this set. And I hope it meets your budget. Most of all, I hope you have a great time out there at the Crater of Diamond. You'll meet a lot of nice people.